Hello, everyone. How are you tonight? Hi, Sherry. Yes, you can ask a question. I can add you to the list. I've got three ahead of you, okay? From the pre-sign up sheet. All right. So, Sherry, I will have you ask your question after I do Capricorn Robert, Sandra D, and Danielle V. Okay, then you'll be next. So yours is specific. Awesome. All right. How is everyone doing tonight? Thank you, Sherry, um, for being here and for holding space till I came on. Okay, so I hope you don't mind waiting while I do a few, okay, who are ahead of you. First one up was Capricorn Robert, and I'm not. Hi, Lala. How are you? I'll add you after Sherry. Okay. Um, all right, let me first get on with the people who pre-signed up. Okay, Capricorn Robert, Sandra D, and Danielle V. Then Sherry, then Lala. Okay. You're welcome. Baby's here, of course, too. Isn't that fun? I think I'm the only reader out there who actually has their familiar with them the whole time, right? So, okay, let's get things going. For Capricorn Robert, I have the Crow Tarot deck for you. Whoa, first cards are already falling and they're flipping over, Robert. First two cards, I have Nine of Wands, rebuilding, having a really hard time rebuilding. High Priestess is inverted. You're really not taking control of your life at this time. And then we have Seven of Pentacles and Ten of Cups. A lot of emotions running here. Hi, Sandra. You're general. Awesome. You're number two, right after Robert here. All right. So Capricorn Robert. All right, so we're going with the Crow Tarot deck again, and the first one up is um nine, yeah, Nine of Wands, and basically, Robert, where you're supposed to be picking up and building your secluded fence around you, you're really going against the grain. It's not really something you want to do. Who told you that you needed to build this fence of protection around you and protect yourself like this from the outside world? It's going against what you truly believe in. All right, the card is reversed. So you got to find a way to let that go. Whoever gave you this advice, it's not resonating with you. Does that make sense? And if it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not good advice for you. It's not the time for you to be doing that. Maybe it was the time for you to do this, but not any longer. Um, because as you build this fence around you, what we're finding is you're not taking care of yourself. You're not taking responsibility for your actions. You're just hiding away instead of coming forward and taking control of your life. You're just trying to skip around it, skirt around it. And your guides and angels are asking you to just drop all of the fencing that you're putting down and just step into the light and take responsibility for whatever is your part in it, and change it. Change whatever you don't like. It's okay if you take ownership of a situation or whatever had happened. That's fine. As long as you learn from it, then you're going to grow in leaps and bounds. And this is really, really important. Right, baby? Mm-hmm. You want to say hi to everybody? There she is. Coming up here. Yeah, there you go, everyone. Hello, Christina, and anyone else entering the room, okay? You're in a safe space here, all right? No judgment zone. All right, we have Robert next, your third card up. We are looking at Seven of Pentacles. Once you take responsibility for your own actions and just kind of like see it in black and white, how it is, thank you, Sherry. Then we're looking at, you can actually go ahead and start manifesting what you need. You actually get to square it away. You actually get to manage yourself. You can't blame anybody else but you. Once you do that, the what do they say? Happy wife, happy life. Okay, so Robert, whoever you're with, once you take responsibility for what's yours and you tear down these walls that you're building and you decide to interact and play again, okay, and play nice, we're looking at someone else. I don't know if you're currently in a relationship and maybe it's struggling, but we're looking at coming together, okay? You and someone else actually being on the same page, coming together. This is very, very welcomed, okay, by the other party. They like what they see. So I don't know if this is somebody who's currently in your life or somebody you're pulling in new, but they like what they see and they feel good about it and they feel like they can just relax and go with the flow now, okay? So this is really, really good for you, Robert. All right, shift things around, change it up a bit. Once you do that, you're actually able to get on the same page with somebody who very deeply cares about you. So if you're not with someone right now, you're going to attract the person that you want to be with these new tendencies, okay? Next one's up is going to be Sandra D. Okay, then Danielle, then Sherry, then Lala. Let's go through. Christina, we are adding you to the list afterwards. Okay, let me add you right now. You'll be specific. You can ask the question when I get to you, if that's okay. Let's see. And Laura. Hi, Laura. How you doing? Laura, I'm going to put you on the list. If you don't want to be on the list, you can always back out. Happy birthday, Sandra D. That is that's amazing. I didn't know it was your birthday today. I hope you're having a good birthday. I do so hope so. All right. Just a quick reminder, and I'll pencil this in later, but I'm going to say this while I'm shuffling right now. Don't forget, if you're in the Sandusky, Ohio area, that this Friday night after 6:30 p.m. and all Saturday during the Witches Walk in Sandusky here, I will be at the Marketplace downtown Sandusky, right across the hall from the back entrance, the side entrance of Noble Axes. All right. So if you happen to be here for the Witches Walk this year, and you can see that one of the popular videos that are out there on my page from last year, it's basically a charity bar crawl, and you don't have to dress up like a witch. You can dress up in any costume you want. You don't even have to dress up in a costume, but it's basically a bar crawl. Come on out, support our youth program and our senior program and the new medical center. That's where the donations are going this year for the Witches Walk for tickets. You could go to Facebook page Sandusky Witches Walk or Witches Walk 2023 on Facebook for the event itself. And you can go ahead and you can get tickets and everything to go. All right. These are all worthy causes, you know. You're welcome, Christina. You're welcome, Sandra. So I'm going to be there. I'm going to be doing some tarot readings. There'll be a little bit of crystal jewelries, of course, but my main purpose is to be there and do tarot readings. Okay. And for those of you who love art like I do, my dear friend and coworker, Shelly from Shelly's Chaotic Creations, will be there with her one of a kind artwork. Okay. Look her up on Facebook. She does ship, by the way, everyone, but she's going to be there with a lot of works of art. She's been working really hard to bring new pieces with her. We have vegan, vegetarian catering coming in. They're selling their goods there. Okay. And we have clothing. Recycle. I think it's like a clothing outlet or maybe recycled clothing. I'm not quite sure. They were last minute coming into the room as well. So just trying to market that really quick. All right. Okay, Sandra D, you're going for a general. Let's get to you next. We're coming over to the Psychic Tarot deck. Okay, Sandra, material and spiritual prosperity are coming your way, Sandra, whether you think you're worthy of it or not. Um, I feel like whatever this is that's coming, I feel like it challenges you. Okay. Challenges you. It makes you take stock of what you have and what's really, really important to you. So I don't know if this is like a big sweep, a big windfall that you didn't see coming, but it makes you question what you need, what you want, where you're at in life. You're actually talking to your shadow side. So I don't know how this money comes to you or how this gift comes to you, but know that you need to do a little bit of shadow work to make peace with it because it comes out of left field. It's not something you were expecting. Um, so it's like the first time it's come this way. So actually give it the thoughtful consideration that you feel it begins. Prosperity begins for you. All right. Whatever you decide to do with it, it is life changing for you. You make it life changing for you in how you manage it and how you treat it. Stay living in your truth. Okay. Don't like escalate your living or your wants and turn them into needs if they're not needs right now. Okay. There's nothing worse than burning through something that you receive quicker than you ever anticipated over a want. It's better to hang on to it and take time to decide what to do with it and put it where you need it. And sometimes you just need it to stay put, right, Sandra? Sometimes you just need it to behave and not go anywhere. All right. Sometimes it's just peace of mind. Danielle V, you are up next. So, and that's great, Sandra, because you said it was your birthday. So I wonder, did you get something like that today? You're welcome. Whatever this good fortune is. I hope you did your abundance check on the new moon. All of that helps. All right. Danielle, let's see what you've got over here. We're going to just float over to the Nightmare Before Christmas deck. I really like this deck, even though I got to use it a lot more to actually get it to bend more. Some of these cards are not made as well as others. Hi, Kay. How are you? Would you like to be added to the list? I will add you on after Laura. Okay. Hello and welcome. Okay, Danielle, Queen of Needles, King of Presents. Ooh, like a boss. Three of Candles. Kind of spooky. And the end of a chapter in your life. Absolutely. So, Danielle, oh, the bird's up there looking in the window, talking to the birds outside. How about that? All right, so Danielle, Queen of Needles, feeling like you need to keep your emotions under wraps, feeling as if you've been tested, you've passed the test, and you've kind of just got your guard up right now. You're feeling as a little prickly, like you don't really care to associate. You just want to get in, get out, do your business, mind your own business, that sort of thing. But somebody stopped you with something that just really, really interests you and they just want to share with you. Um, it could just be verbally sharing with you more than you ever wanted to hear, more than you ever wanted to know, but they're excited about it. And how do you back out of something like this, right? So there are some things that we don't want to know, right? But they want to share. So that's up to you whether you do that or not. Um, Three of Candles, we're looking at there's a lot. There's just a lot going on. You're doing a lot of things at the same time. So instead of telling this person that you have to get going and you've got a lot on your plate right now, you make time for them too. It's incredible. The things that you do, Danielle, are incredible. You make time for everyone. But your guides and your angels say that you have a pivotal chapter coming to a close, okay? It's coming to a close in your life, and you really, Danielle, this is actually, hi, this is actually your fourth card. I'm on your reading right now. So we're looking at the end to a chapter in your life right now. You need to pull back, all right? And baby, don't knock my crystal out of the window. You need to pull back and take care of you, all right? Quit making so much time for everybody else. You're such a wonderful person. You're always so giving. But again, you need to be tending to. I need some people to rally around you, Danielle, and I need them to care for you like you care for them. They're actually asking for a fifth card. Make time for you. Give yourself the equal time that you give to other people, all right? Love you as much as you love everybody else around you. Because Lord knows they really think you're something special, you know? They love conversing with you, they love sharing with you, but they don't know that you could use a shoulder to lean on yourself, you know? So that's what I have for you, Danielle. Danielle, I hope you were able to see all of your cards tonight. I'm unsure if you were here or if you only got the tail end of it. Tonight's cup is just like spooky. Can you believe I got this like last year at Joanne Fabrics? Isn't that cool? Wine glass. Hmm. Menor, I will add you to the list after Kay. How are you tonight? Okay. Sherry, Sherry, you had a specific question that you wanted to ask. Please go ahead and put it in the comments, okay? They've already got me grabbing a Crow Oracle deck, which is different than that tarot deck. So if you all didn't know, when we grab tarot decks, they talk about everyday events that are happening in your life. When we grab an oracle deck, they're talking about big, highlighted, shining on certain big events in your life. That's kind of like the difference between them. For those of you who are interested in learning to read, because there will be classes coming up probably around Christmas. I'm going to start offering classes for those who want to learn how to read cards no matter what deck you're using. We're going to show you how to transcend across the decks, okay? Just like I do. Doesn't matter. You should be able to switch them out and go with your gut feeling. Whatever's pulling you in, we're going to go with imagery, okay? Okay, great that you can go back and watch when we're done. Awesome, Danielle. Danielle, it's all good, of course, like always. It's always good when you're here. I'm not going to tell you something. Your guides and angels don't share with me things that are bad. They'll tell me if you're going to go through something kind of critical that is soul building to help you actually level up, you know. Hey, Rhonda, I will add you to the list here. How are you doing tonight? Okay. Sherry, you said general. What can you look forward to now till December? Well, I'm glad I grabbed the Oracle deck for you. It is your life spot on. Awesome. Thank you for the validation, Danielle. You know, on these free mini readings, I love the validation. Even on my day-to-day free cards that I throw out there for you guys for the collective every day, the validation is your payment to me. I appreciate that. Even any follow-ups, that's really appreciated. And like I said, if you do vibe with me and you do want to pay me for a full reading, you can schedule the 30-minute readings on my Facebook page. And if you're really just struggling financially right now, then at least do the 15-minute one. I'll try to get you in 15 minutes what you need to know. I'll try to go faster, you know. Okay. Jerry, what you can look forward to now to December. Ooh. So first I talk about days gone by, things haunting you. You're looking back, you're comparing yesterday to today, not quite sure why. You need to create stability, and doing this comparison, this thought process, whether it's over the people that you love and you've lost one way or another out of your life, they've fallen away or they've passed on, they've transcended. Yes, between now and All Hallows Eve, the veil is thinning. If they've passed on, they're coming back to thank you and to say, please remember me. Um, Sherry, I feel like you're probably that person who's leaving that light on for them. You're probably setting that table. You probably communicate with them all the time, and you let your loved ones know that they're welcome anytime, 24/7 in your home, as long as they don't wake you up or mess with you. No head games, that sort of thing. And I feel like your people are just around you to love you. So that's what they're telling me. But stability, you've got to work between now and Christmas on stability for yourself. All right. We're looking at piece by piece, step by step. It's still a step forward. No matter how slow you're moving, you're still moving in the right direction. Okay. It's great. It's important. Okay. Something, it's like, oh my God, the anomaly. It's like once in a lifetime you're going to hit something. I don't know if this is like a scratch off ticket or if you do the slots, if you're going to get a little something, but you're going to have like this spurt of good luck. It's a one time anomaly. Don't take the money and rebet it. Okay. Whatever this is, Sherry, this good fortune that comes your way, it's like one shot in a million. Please don't gamble it a second time. Take it, run with it, whatever this good fortune is. Don't push that luck, okay? Talking about spiritual growth, talking about learning. Do you have loved ones like kids or something that are leaving the nest? Have they recently left the nest and you're struggling, or did you just find yourself on your own recently? But we have this spiritual growth going on right now where you're learning independence, you're learning to be free, and you're learning to trust your judgment. Behind closed doors, you are society now. It's not we, and you don't have to check in with somebody else. You just check in with me, myself, and I, and that's society. Okay. So whatever you deem you need to do that is right for you, then that's what you do. And if you don't feel confident in it, get more information before you move forward. Okay. That's what I have for you, Sherry. I hope that resonates. Let me know. Um, that would be wonderful, Danielle. I hope that you do book with me soon. That would be great. Um, Rhonda, you're doing very good, very busy. Ready to roost for the night. Yeah, I'm just about there. I'm still trying to get ready for Friday and Saturday. I want to get all of my jewelry together that I want to sell for the Witch's Walk and get all the tarot cards ready to go and everything that I need to bring with Friday after work, you know. I'm going to set up Friday. I'll be there Friday night. I'll be there all day Saturday over at Marketplace downtown Sandusky for the Witch's Walk, doing tarot readings. Lala, you are up next. Lala, are you general or specific? If you're specific, please let me know what the question is. Arcana, hello. Your kids still live with you, Sherry, huh? Hmm. Well, you have some newfound lateral emotional leeway. That's what I'm seeing. And you're making all of the rules now. You're not really checking in with anyone else. So, Lala, your question. What advice can Spirit give you on Gideon and yours and Gideon's love relationship? Okay. Let's go over to the Heaven and Earth deck. Why am I hearing like the Love Boat play in my head? Love, exciting and new. Is this really a new relationship? Because like your guides are like, come aboard, we've been expecting you. It's I get these songs sometimes. Arcana, yes, I just added you to the list. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for I hope I'm saying that right. Arcana? 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 So 5 months. Okay, Lala. They have 5 cards for you. The first one, okay, they're basically asking me, Lala, if good song. Yes, good, great, because that's what they're playing for me. Do not compare this to past relationships. Learn that we got the Tower card here. Learn from the past relationships and build a stronger foundation this time around. Okay. That's number one, what your guides are saying. Whatever you did last relationship that didn't work, make sure you don't do it this time, that you learn from it, transcend. Fight for what you feel is really important to you, but pick your fights, okay? Not everything is worth arguing about. You're guilty. Not everything is worth not everything is worth arguing about. We're going to just pick and choose our battles right now, because there are some things that the other person, Gideon, could very much use against you too. And everybody's got their own baggage that they're coming to the story with. Okay. But at the end of the day, I feel like just to find your right person, and you both feel this way, just to find your right person, you would walk away from any amount of success to have that person on your arm, by your side, walking through life with you. You would have that peaceful contentment. And yes, they feel the exact same way. So they want the exact same thing. However, okay, if you don't keep yourself in check and keep things in balance, if you get to flying off the handle because of past relationships, we're looking at possibly one of you, possibly Gideon, just walking away from it only because he doesn't want to fight. I feel like he's had a lot of that, a lot of argument and disagreements and a lot of drama in a past relationship. So if you could keep that to a minimum, I think you're good. I think you're golden. Okay. Keep the balance. Keep changing in the relationship, but harmoniously. Okay. Keep working together. Make sure you guys are like just staying on the same page, feeling good, keeping it light, being happy with each other, checking in with each other, making sure that, you know, is this good for you too? I kind of like this. Do you like this? Are you okay with this? I just want to check in with you. I want to make sure that we're on the same, you know, I don't want it to be all about me and not about you. You know what I mean? The whole like give and take. I think that that goes a long way with Gideon. Like maybe he was never asked his opinion in the past, or maybe um, he felt like his opinion didn't matter, or no one ever asked him. It was more all about the other person and not about him too. All right. That's where you're slightly struggling. So I think it's just better in comparison to say, you know, I think this would be wonderful. I think this would be great, but I really want to know if you feel the same way. If you're not feeling it, we don't have to do it. Um, or maybe there's something you would like to do. Maybe we could come together and come up with something new that we've never done before with anyone or even on our own. Um, and you guys can find your way and pave your way through that. I think doing a few experiences you've never done with anybody else, that'll really teach you guys about each other and about yourself and help build your memories and make you guys stronger together. Okay. Christina, you were up next. You said that you had a specific question, so go ahead and ask it in the comments. Menor, you can ask your question when I get to you. Here is the upcoming list for everyone who hasn't been read yet. Christina, you're going to ask your question now. Then Laura, then K, the letter K, then Menor, okay, then Rhonda and Arcana or Arcana, I'm unsure. So, all right. Christina, you applied for a job last Monday. Will you get this job? Christina, the first thing that I see, the cards like fall apart. They like go up in the air and they fly everywhere. And so I'm going to grab a fairy card for you to start off with. I feel like, did you just apply for like anything? Not really in your forte, but it was just like you just aimlessly threw a dart at something and said, well, I need something around this salary, so I'll just try this. Uh, right now, the answer to this is it feels like the job isn't on your mind. It's talking about true love that is lasting, choices made from the heart, and a return to good health. So, if this job is something that you truly would love to be doing, that means a lot to you, and it's not going to stress your soul, it's not going to cost you your health with anxiety, um, then definitely continue to go forward. Okay. But if you're just doing this because you got to make a wage, I need you to apply somewhere else. Okay. That's what they're telling me right off the bat. All right. Don't put all of your eggs in one basket, that sort of thing. All right. Christina, the angels, they want a piece of you too. Ascended masters, powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over you and guiding you. So there's some job, I feel like there's some job you've been wanting to apply for, and you seem to really, really want to do it, but you don't have a lot of faith in yourself. Can you, whatever that job is, can you at least apply for that one too, Christina? All right. Something in your wheelhouse that you would really like to do. I want you to give it a shot. All right. Let me see what else I have for you, Christina. Because we got all of these pieces wanting to talk to you here. Oh, and another card fell down. Hold on. Two cards. Okay, so your other two cards fell down. You're welcome. Christina, we have two more cards for you, okay? First one is everything is staying very, very positive for you. This is the Sun card. Very positive. If you really want that job, you definitely can go after it and do it, but make sure you're passionate about that, okay? Eight of Cups, you're dreaming. There's something you've been like really, really, again, they're talking about your passion and your dreams and what you really want to be doing. Could you please apply in that field? While you're doing this, apply in that field too. Does that make sense, Christina? Hey, Kirsty, how you doing? Hi, wake up, girl, wake up podcast. Let me add you to the list. um, girl, wake up. You're going to probably, um, You're going to probably have to ask me that again when I get to you, okay? All right. Laura, you are up next. You're welcome, girl. Wake up. Amara, I can put you on the list as well. You'll be number 13, okay? Kirsty, did you want to be on the list? Let me know. Or are you just hanging? Christina, you're trying to get a job that you love, but yeah, I understand it's been really hard. So, go ahead and stay hopeful on this job, but they're telling me that they want you to still apply for the one that you're passionate about, okay? It's coming. Kirsty, you're going to be 14. Everybody say hi to my daughter, Kirsty. Laura, you said you're general, right? K with the letter K. You can go ahead and let me know if it's general or specific. You're after Laura, okay? All right, Laura, starting you off with an angel card. Just one card for you? Okay, Kirsty. All right, Laura, two angel cards, Ascended Master for you as well. Powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers watching over you and guiding you right now. All right. So if you're feeling like signs are popping up everywhere, oh my God, that song is in my head. Signs, signs everywhere, sign. Do this, don't do that. Don't you read the signs? You know that song? Um, I butchered that, huh, Kirsty? But anyway, Laura, that's the first one they're talking about. There are signs coming at you all over the place. Fairies, my fairies are on loan to you right now. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. Laura, you probably already knew this because you love the flowers so, so much. And you love gardening when it's in pots, but still, you tend to this stuff. You even bring them in out of the cold in the winter and try to winter them over inside. The fairies want to tell you thank you. They love that. They appreciate you. They also want to know if they can come inside with them if they're not too mischievous. They do ask that. Your next two cards are coming out of the Dream deck. They actually gave me three more cards for you, Laura. First one is 10 of Cups. The light shines brightly on you, okay? Whatever with regards to the family. You know that song? That's awesome. Um, yeah. So they want to make sure that you are listening to the signs, seeing the signs in your everyday life. They're giving you signs and messages. So you're probably getting them by song, by deja vu, by a commercial, by something you're watching on TV. And oh my God, you could just like start crying at the drop of a hat when it starts reminding you of certain incredible moments in your life. Yes. I do know how you love your flowers. Okay, so now we're talking about the Ten of Cups. Everyone looking your direction. Not quite sure what's going on with your family life right now, but everyone wants to like look in your direction and give thanks for you. So whatever this is that brings their attention around to you, um, they are now coming around you, trying to help care for you. I have 5 of coins. I have things getting a little worrisome for you, Laura, financially. So I would pull back on that Christmas shopping right now. If you've started it, I would like pull back. Halloween candy, all of that stuff. I just would like start trimming the budget, okay? Because I feel like there's an expense and it's coming up. And I don't want you to use the money that you have, like it's a regular budget. Instead, I want you to take anything extra you have and I want you to bank it right now. You'll have options for later for whatever this is that's coming up that you forgot about or didn't realize you were going to need the money for. I need you to have the money for that. Five of Swords, fighting for what you need and for what you want. Okay. Don't settle for less. Don't back down. Stand your ground. Remember where you came from and who you are, and that no one, why do they say nobody pushes baby in the corner? Nobody pushes Laura in the corner. Okay. Laura, come get your ass. That's what I have for you. So you're going to be standing your ground and pushing back when necessary. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Gosh, they had a lot there for you. Kay, can you step forward and let me know if you're general or specific? This is someone with not the name K, but the initial K. You asked for a reading. And it's your turn. And then Manor, you will be next. Okay. I know you've been dying to ask a question as well. All right. We're shuffling these out, switching decks. And thank you everyone for your patience as I go through. Uh, Lilibeth, would you like to be added to the list? I just saw you, dear. Lilibeth, you'll be number 15, okay? I hope I didn't miss anybody else jumping in. I don't think I did. You're welcome, Laura. I hope you understand that. And it's nothing bad, Laura, okay? It's nothing bad. They're just trying to say, hey, put a pin in that money right now. You're going to need it for tomorrow, okay? Nan, I will add you to the list and you'll be on like a temporary list because you're going to be number 16. So you're a maybe. We're going to try to get through all these. All right. Kay, you are up next. I do not see anything in the timeline. But remember, if you're on the list, even if you dip out and come back, your card will still be red. Um, and you can come back and rewind later, right? All right. So, Kay, coming from the Book of Shadows as above, that deck. This is a split deck, as above, so below. Below being here on Earth, okay? All right. Okay, we have the wheel of the year is turning, and you already know this, like warm weather is turning cold. We're switching over to harvest time. It's time to go out there, clean the fields, harvest everything, start canning, jarring, making things in batch, freezing them, getting things ready for winter, sharing with those that we love. Okay. There's a path that you're supposed to be on, and it's a path, Kay, that you have not been on before. It's one that's enticed you and you've wanted to go down, and for some reason, like fear has given you pause. It's time to move forward now, okay? It's time not to be worried about it. It's time just to live through it, walk through it, and do it. So I need you to put on your big boy or big girl pants and just go after what it is that you want. The path is clear, is what they're telling me. Gates will be opened, all right? Here's the world. You will come full circle. You will be able to obtain that which you seek, which you're trying to do. So please do not worry about it. Just do it. March forward. Um, we have initiation, like a whole new life for you. This is wonderful. So whatever this is, Kay, that you've been really, really wanting to do, and you've had a healthy dose of fear holding you back, it's time to go do it. Your guides and your angels are asking that you please move forward and do it now. Step in to that path and do what needs to be done and follow it through. Seek your dream, okay? That's what I have for you. Manor, you are up next. 𝕯𝖛𝖗𝖆, in case I'm mispronouncing it. Please put in the comments what your question was. And Rhonda, you say whatever spirit has for you. Absolutely. All right, we're going to shuffle these back in while we're waiting for Manor. Where did he go? My goodness. They were very persistent the whole time with wanting to ask a question. And now the line's kind of held up. Did Manor ever actually say what they wanted? You keep asking if you can ask, and I'm asking you to ask me. Manor Riaz Gadar. Hmm. All right, you know what? We're gonna just, this was somebody who was very emphatic, so let's just pull this person out, and when they jump back in, we'll circle back to them, just because it seemed to be really important to them. All right, Rhonda, let's go on to you. Okay, I'll circle back. Because, sometimes life happens and you got to dip out and come back. So, Rhonda, we're going with the Heaven and Earth deck as below. So below. Yeah, life always happens. Phone calls come in or kids come in, whatever it might be. Okay, I'm not even going to tell you what she did to the back of my shirt. Hmm. All right, Rhonda, we're looking at Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Looking out into the future, ready to follow whatever life messages you receive. I see this loud and clear, okay? Like, aye, aye, sir. I'm ready to follow you. You've been getting signs all along, little signs, okay, that are asking you to go here and do this and do that, Rhonda. Queen of Swords, making a very, very detailed list of all the stuff you need to do. Get organized, stay organized, okay? It's like you're getting the messages, so write it down so you don't forget it. Be very diligent in keeping everything documented. Put it where you need it to be. You're going to need to reference it later, okay? Documentation. All right. Um, you're putting yourself out there so far thin right now, Rhonda, that it's amazing that you can stay organized. All right. You have a lot that you want to do for yourself in addition to taking care of others. You need to create a little sacred space for yourself to think. Um, Basically, everything that the universe is throwing at you right now, Rhonda, you're handling it like a champ. You're grabbing the messages, you're running with it, you're doing what they need you to do. And now they're just saying, write it all down. You're getting tired. Write it all down. Make notes. Make sure you keep your notes organized. Make sure you know where you can find them. Keep them all in one place. And then it's time for you to check out and give yourself grace and a break and just rest. All right. If you want to delegate it out to others, you can do that. But right now, your energy, you're leaving pieces of yourself everywhere, and your energy is really low right now. Build it back up, call back all the pieces of yourself, delegate what you can, and the rest of it will keep. Okay. And give yourself, make sure you go get a massage. All right. Make sure you get to laugh a bit, go out, converse, watch a comedy movie, something. Treat yourself to a really nice meal, even if you make it at home. Go grab a steak on sale or something. This Saturday is Sweetest Day here in the US for anybody who's not in the US. And a lot of places have specials to cater or to let you cook at home. Like you can buy two steaks with this, with that, lobster, whatever, surf and turf. But look into these specials. You can always freeze one or get together with a friend and you guys could get together and have a great time, especially you, Rhonda. Look for some of these specials. Treat yourself well. All right. Rope in a friend if you want to, or, one of your family members, and you guys do it up and just make a evening of it, you know, have a couple of drinks, have some wine, a steak or surf and turf, get a movie, watch a movie or order it up online and just laugh and have a good time or do a board game, something, but just give yourself a break. That's where they're coming from, Rhonda, okay? Still looking for Menor. Menor, have you come back yet? Hmm. I'm gonna Arcana, let me know what your question is or if it's just general. All right. Coming up here to Menor. Um, I want to just leave a message up here. Let's see. We'll just leave that up for a moment because we're looking for Menor, right? You're welcome, Rhonda. You're welcome. Menor, not sure where you went. All right. Arcana. Please, please, please ask your question. I'm going to start picking out a deck right now. This is who we're working with right now, Arcana. I'm trying to throw some names up. I'm trying to learn new skills, y'all. All right, Arcana, we are doing you right now. Okay, here come your cards. Justice, Page of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, and ooh, a big celebration. You're welcome, Rhonda. Okay, so Arcana. Amir, you have one, two, three people ahead of you. This person and two more, and then it's your turn, okay? All right, so Arcana, Justice, you have to fight for what it is that you really want in life. You have to stand your ground. You can't back down. Don't let somebody talk you out of it. Does that make sense? Page of Pentacles. Be willing to walk away if they don't meet your terms. Okay? Knight of Wands. Fight for what you want, okay? Whatever you need to do, fight. I need you to fight for what you really truly want. If it's worth it, it's worth fighting for. All right. There's a big celebration in the end. Okay. A big celebration in the end. You get what you want. All right. You definitely get what you want. So, whatever this is you're trying to manifest, do not give up. This is not the time to give up. This is the time to begin fighting for it again. All right. Put yourself first. Do what you need to do. Okay. All right. Minar, we're coming back to you. I can't wait any longer. So I'm answering you right now. Okay. I'm sorry you didn't stick around so that you could ask your question. All right. But we're going to go now. I'm going to pull your cards. We're going with the ghost deck for you, my dear. I don't know. It just felt really, really important to circle back to this person, but I just can't put it off any longer. I normally don't do this. Okay, Minar. Wake up, girl. Girl, wake up. You're going to be next, okay? Because I was trying to wait for Minar to come back. I felt like it was really, really important. But thank you for staying on top of it. All right, Minar. You have a lot of stuff happening in your life right now, okay? So here's what I'm showing. You can't have absolutely everything. You have to choose. All right. What's most important to you? All right. Can't have it all at once. What do you want the most? You've got a loved one on the other side who's coming in, intervening. The loved one says it's not going to be easy for you because it wasn't easy for them. You have to fight for what you want, and you don't just get it because of who you are. It doesn't work that way. That's not how respect works. They're telling me, I don't know who this person is, but they have a masculine energy. They're very strong. That doesn't mean that they're a male. They could be a female, but they're very they're like the head of the family type of thing. And they were the person who was the head of your family, it feels like. So they talk about a quest, they talk about a journey that you need to go on to find yourself and to actually know who you are. I feel like they're telling me things were given to you in a whirlwind, things were placed upon you that shouldn't have been. I don't know if you had to grow up faster than what you normally would have, but right now, the wheel of fortune is changing. You have to go out and make your own fortune. You have to go do what you want to do. You don't have to live up to what this other person may have asked you to do before they left this plane, before they left the earth. Okay. No, Kirsty, you didn't miss your card yet. So, Manor, whatever it was that you felt like you promised them, you're released. They're releasing you right now. They want you to go find yourself and go do what you need to do for you. Okay. They've released you from that. All right, Menor. All right. So next one up is Girl Wake Up. Absolutely. Please give me your question if you have a question while I shuffle these. Thank you for hanging in there. I'm trying to get through everybody in a quick time frame. I know we're going to go over our 7 o'clock. Nan, I'm going to make sure that you get in there. Okay. I'm not taking anyone else after Nan. She is number 16. Okay. I'm not going to leave one person off the list. Everyone else, Susie and everyone else who have come in afterwards, the list is closed. So sorry. But hey, you can book a paid reading with me on my Facebook page at Deborah's Enchantments. There's a link in the description. We have the standard 30-minute reading, or if budgets are tight, I'll try to go as quick as possible during the 15-minute reading if you want to schedule and pay for that. Okay. We do it by Skype. Then you pay by Cash App, Venmo, PayPal as friend or family. But the Skype, I need you to set up ahead of time so we do start on time. It's kind of difficult to link them together, okay? The other thing is if you're in Sandusky, Ohio for the Witches Walk this weekend, I will be down at the marketplace downtown Sandusky Friday night and all day Saturday in person. So much better, right? In person. Come see me. It's under my events on my Facebook page for sure. Okay. Okay. Girl, wake up. What month is the best to apply for your business loan to be approved? Let's see. You're trying to apply to get approved to open a salon. Congratulations. Tired of working for other companies and you need your own business. That's commendable. I am so proud of you for doing this. Partnerships and alliances are the first card that they're giving me. So do you have somebody that you know who works at a bank who knows somebody or who's in this position because they could probably help you? They could probably tell you some of the things you need to do to get the ball rolling. Okay. So network. Anybody you know who works at a bank, credit union, bank, whatever. If you know somebody who works there, or if you know somebody who knows someone, we're going to make our connections that way first. That's your best. Excuse me, I have the hiccups now. That's your best bet. Okay. Stand your ground. Don't take anything more than what you want. They try to give you more money. You don't want more money. Um, don't let somebody else go in as a partnership if you're not wanting somebody else as a partner. Okay. Okay, you don't want to apply through your credit union, so you probably work, okay. I'm guessing you work at a credit union, so you don't want them to know your business. And I get that. I would agree. Stand your ground on that, okay? Um, there are many different ways to do this. I'm glad. Don't let this become a memory. I want you to work hard at getting this. You could get a couple of no's, or you might not like the terms that they have. Shop this, shop it around. I know a lot of this stuff when you try to put in for it, they're going to tell you that it's all like algorithms. I want you to see somebody face to face. All right. And yes, put your heart into it right there, face to face. These are going to be face to face meetings. I don't want you just applying online. Okay. But I feel like you can get this loan through somebody you know. All right. Okay. Okay. You don't work for one, but you have one. Okay. All right. So I'm going to tell you that the best time probably to do it, yeah, face to face is number one. And if you can go through somebody you know, if they can help pave the way, and I feel like you could do very well like that. With regards to your best time, let me ask the archangels. They're talking about workshops and seminars, attending and giving speeches as part of your spiritual path, and being open to teaching and learning. So there's going to be a few classes that you could probably take for free online on YouTube or something that will help you. And those classes or those seminars are absolutely going to help you with regards to grants or business loans out there, other things you could take advantage of, take opportunity of. All right. So, but I'm going to tell you to please, if you are ready to do it now, I would start shopping it now. All right. It's going to be a process. It's not going to be super quick, but I want you to do those I want you to look into what information you have to have. I want to make sure you have everything that you need before you go in. Okay. So look that up for sure. Yep. Face to face. That's your ticket right there. But You need to start working on this soon, okay? As soon as you're comfortable, but gather some more information first, okay? All right, Amir or Amira, you are up next. You are next. Do you have a question or is this general? Kirsty, your card is after Amira, then Lilibeth, and then Nan, okay? And then we're going to be out. Hi, Amira. Is this general or specific? Do you have a specific question or do you just want to know what spirit has for you? You're welcome. Come here. She's still here. Specific question. All right, if you want to share your question, you can, or I will just start shuffling and let spirit guide me. And we will keep your information upstairs where it belongs with the spirits. Will you be good at tarot in the future and have a successful tarot channel? Okay, so first off, it doesn't just come to you. You have to believe in you. Hey, she's eating my cards. My God. All right, you have to work at it, okay, Amara? Okay, I'm gonna put that card back up there because she was biting it. Yes, you will be successful. Do you see all the coins up here? You're going to do well, very, very well. But it doesn't just come to you, all right? You're going to need to actually work at it and believe in you. And when you're doing this, do like I do, get as much validation as you can. And the more you practice, the better you get, all right? There are those that are around you that help build you up and strengthen your confidence. And those are the people I want you to share this with, okay? Practice as much as you can. You're going to find yourself with a beautiful family. All right. And I'm sure that you already know this. You've already seen this. It's coming. All right. So between now and then, you're going to have obstacles and challenges that are going to grab onto you and try to pull you back. These are going to be people who are going to try to deter your success. They're going to try to plant specific negative thought process in your mind. And I don't want you to let that take hold, okay? Don't don't let that I'm going to show your current question right there. Don't let that take hold. All right. Now, one thing that I want you to know, Amira, when you do this, you're going to try a lot of different decks, and certain ones you're going to struggle with, and certain ones you're going to really, really flow with. Find the deck, the initial deck that you flow well with, okay? Once you find this deck, I want you to use it repeatedly. Okay. And I want you to get your validations. And the more confident that you get, the more validations you get, then you can start branching out to another deck and go back and forth between them because the imagery is going to be a little bit different. You're going to get different information and different feelings. Like certain decks I tend to go to for certain types of questions. That's an example. Like I like the heaven and earth for romance. Okay. My go-to deck is the psychic deck. Who would have known? I have a lot more decks than what I use here. But right now, the ones that I feel drawn to that I have, um, it's a wonderful thing. I just let spirit tell me which deck to grab, okay? And you'll probably hear your messages like I do. It could be you could feel something, you could hear something, or you could hear a song. But remember one thing, Amira, when you're doing your cards, each time that you look at a particular card, you might be focused on a different imagery, a different piece of image in that card, which is going to make that card have a slightly different meaning. Okay, that card can take on so many meanings. You're not crazy. So don't focus on what the book says. It's okay to reference the book if you want to see if you're picking up on the imagery the way the artist wanted you to, but it really doesn't matter what it says. The validation from those you read for will solidify all of it, okay? So that's what I have for you today. All right. All right, Amira, that's what I have for you. Hannah, I already did your reading. So sorry, but you missed it. After the live, you can go back and rewind. Yeah, I did do a general reading for you though. You're welcome. Kirsty, you wanted me to pull a card for you. Let me pull that right now. You're welcome. Kirsty, Lilibeth, and then Nan. And then we are out. We're already past 7 o'clock. Oh my goodness. Kirsty, the card I got for you is awareness. All right. You already know the answer. You're aware. What are you going to do about it? So, whatever this question is that's in your mind, you already know. So, wake up and do something. Take charge. Okay. That's what I have for you. Lilibeth, you're next, and then Nan. Lilibeth, is it general or specific? And if it's specific, please let me know what your question is. Lilibeth. Oh, go up there, birdie. I kind of like this feature that I can throw up that person's name so that they know in case I am pronouncing it wrong. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go forward because we're already past time. Lilibeth, we are grabbing the Crow Tarot deck. 8 of Cups. Thinking too much about the past, Lilibeth. You're worrying about yesterday instead of your tomorrows. All right. There's a lot of emotion there. You just need to let it go and move forward, move on. Okay, Lilibeth? There's so much life going on around you, and everyone wants you to like step back in to the fold and be with them and live in the present right now. Okay. So no more looking back. You got to snap out of it. You got to come to the present. There's nothing you can do about yesterday except learn. The Wheel of Fortune is getting ready to turn again in your favor. Don't miss it because you're so busy second guessing things or worrying about yesterday. I need you to like learn from yesterday and grab on and get what's yours now because your opportunity's coming. If you learned from the past, your opportunity's coming. Okay. So I have 6 of Cups. Like everything by next summer, everything could be going your way. Everything could be wonderful, shiny, new, bright, prayers answered. A totally different place than where you are right now. So but again, I need you to snap out of it and be in the present and not worry about yesterday. Just take that information, learn from it. Okay. As long as you learn from it, it wasn't for nothing. Okay. No matter how much pain it gave you, it doesn't matter. All right. Nan, you are up next. And let's see. Nan, is this general or specific? Let me know. And this is our final reading for tonight. Again, the Witches Walk in Sandusky, Ohio is this Saturday evening. I will be downtown Sandusky doing live readings Friday evening after 6:30 p.m. Eastern and from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday at Marketplace downtown. Go over to my Facebook page, go to my events, Tarot Readings by Deborah. Shelly will be there with her chaotic creations. Beautiful paintwork. Let me tell you, it's amazing. Um, Over in the comments down below, you can actually find a link to get to my Facebook page and you can book a paid session. You can do a full 30-minute session or you can do the budget-friendly 15-minute session. And I will talk as quickly as I possibly can so we can try to condense as much as we can in the 15 minutes. All right, Nan, you are up next. Not sure which question was. So we're coming over here. Nan? Okay. Am you on his mind, your crush? We're friends and I need to be clear to wait or move on. Okay. Thanks for jumping in there just in time. I am using the Halloween Oracle deck. Oracles are used for bigger moments instead of everyday events. Well, Nan, from what I see, you know what you want. And right now, your crush is who and what you want. So they're telling me that you're used to getting what you want. Um, so right now you're just friends, but you want something more. And they've actually thought this themselves, but they don't dare cross the friend zone line. Okay. Um, they figure that the risk reward is just not worth it if it's not reciprocated, kind of like how you're feeling, you know. I'm not quite sure where you're going to go with this because I feel like you both want to protect your friendship so much that you're both having a hard time trying to transcend this. It's one of you guys are so afraid that if it doesn't work out, it's going to kill this great friendship. So you're going to have to try to find a way to have quiet time alone, quiet moments in quiet, secluded place to try to give each other the opportunity to cross that line. Does that make sense? I feel like they wonder the exact same thing about you, but they also don't want to mess up a good friendship. So, with regards to that, it is absolutely worth taking the risk for you to create a little excluded time together. Okay. What, Kirsty? You missed your card. So, Nan, that's what I have for you. I feel like it is reciprocated, you know? Okay, Kirsty. I feel like it is reciprocated, but you both are having a hard time with giving up that friendship. All right. All right. For my daughter, for my son in law, Gunner, a card for you from this current deck. You cannot see the future, Gunner. All right. No matter what you do, you can't see your future. All right. The veil is hidden. The future is what you make it. That's what your guides are saying right now. So what is it, Gunner, that you really want? What do you want the most? You can manifest that. You can make that happen. Okay. That's what I have for you. You're welcome, Nan. All right, everybody. Thank you for coming. And for the few people that I couldn't get tonight, I am very sorry. Just a reminder, Sunday mornings, I go live at 10 a.m. Eastern on the Facebook page, okay? And that's a first come, first serve. You can't sign up ahead of time for that, all right? Everyone, thank you for hanging out with me for this hour and 20 minutes. Boy, we went over, didn't we? All right, everyone, have a wonderful week. Okay, it's getting darker earlier and earlier. Kind of sad. I miss summer. I don't know about you guys. A blessed evening and be good to each other. Be good to yourself out the time yourself what you do for all of your family and friends. Okay. Bye, everyone. Have a blessed evening.